Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
I don't know, but I'm full. I ate chips with
You've been
cheese on
eating
them.
all morning. I
Not
mean,
all
well,
morning.
you've been snacking. Let's just
I
say
snacked on a little plate of sort of nachos.
that. Okay. All right, well, see, I got my eating out of the way.
I was
I
hungry.
had these grocery stores now have gotten smart.
Okay.
Of course, they've got the good meats, like the higher level deli meats.
Okay. Okay.
You
You're
know,
talking.
whatever the brand is.
Right. Right.
Some
Right.
of it's like the Boar's Head, which is like the
Boar's Head, Dietz and
standard.
Watson. Yeah, that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
okay.
Uh-huh.
But they make a tray of like ham sliders, these really good pieces of bread rolling.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen those.
And they're not bad. You get like 20 of these things, 20 little sliders all in a row for, I don't know, $15 maybe.
And so
I
you're.
bought some yesterday.
Hi, Bethy.
They were so good. My family loves these when I get them.
They're probably gone.
Now, here's the deal.
Oh,
It's almost, but yesterday, my son Nick he's fixing dinner, which I think is great.
okay.
I wake up for my nap because that's what I do. I work all day and take a nap and then
Mm-hmm,
wake up
mm-hmm,
again.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I walk into the kitchen and he's got the what?
Gary dressing like Johnny Cash today. We're both wearing black.
Yeah, that's right. We're walking the line.
Right here. There we go. Now you can't see the white on my shirt.
That's right. All right, so I go into the kitchen and Nick's fixing dinner.
Uh-huh.
We're having Italian sausages and peppers and onions
Uh-huh.
and jasmine rice, which we just love that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I look and he's got the tray of sliders sitting on the counter beside the stove, open. So it's got a plastic lid.
Uh-huh.
And he's just going,
Why he's fixing dinner?
I'm like, what are you doing? He's, I'm eating. I'm like, we're getting ready to eat. Why are you eating now? I'm hungry. I'm like, all right, whatever. Way it goes. But they're good. You see them sometime, try them. It's different.
Good morning again, Victoria. Victoria was our winner this morning. And those strawberries, Victoria, I'm still.
Yes, Victoria, they were good. Still thinking about those.
But you put a couple of them in your freezer, right?
I did.
So I should come over with the chocolate ice cream at what time?
I think I still have a half a gallon of Neapolitan bride left.
Oh. Maybe we could get a couple bananas.
Have our own banana split.
Right.
With Victoria strawberry.
Yes. That actually sounds like a brand. Well, I know there's Victoria's spaghetti sauce.
Yes, there is. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. All right, so it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Heading into the weekend. We got Bethy B on board. I see her here, which
Give
is
me
not
a
as often as it
Victoria.
used to be.
No.
And is the love fading away? Huh?
She
You don't miss
sent
us
me
anymore?
a couple funnies yesterday. And by the way, I didn't finish listening to the one that you sent me, Bethy, but it sounded funny because my daughter called me right as I started watching it.
Right.
And so then I totally forgot.
Well, Bethy's been busy with Stephanie. And Bethy said, "Oh, you're sleeping in these days. You dog? What are you doing that for? Get up and seize the day. Remember that? If I could sleep in, I would too.
Well, this time tomorrow,
You'll be
might be
in.
awake.
You might be awake. I got you. I got you.
So, but I mean, and yesterday I'm surprised. We ran a couple errands. Oh no, I didn't go check my email yet, Gary. I didn't look.
Gary's sending jokes now.
Yes. Okay, hold on.
Oh, Bethy, I'm sorry you have had a cold.
Oh no, my friend Gina had a summer cold. She woke up with it Sunday morning, and she said it kicked her in the butt.
I had it about a month ago.
I didn't get. Oh wait, no, I didn't get a joke. Hold on.
Right.
I don't know, but I can tell that I didn't take my Flonase this morning because I'm all
stopped up.
I can just feel it. Yeah. Oh, there we go, Gary. I had to refresh. God promised men that all good and obedient wives would be found in all corners of the world. Then he made the world round and laughed and laughed.
I like that one.
That was that was good.
I like that one.
That was good. That was funny. I don't care who you are right there. That was funny. That was my Larry the Cable Guy impression.
You always say you want to make God laugh.
No.
Show him your plan. All the meds at CVS are sold out. Must be a pretty bad cold wave.
And good morning, Perrin, and good morning, Rodney. You have a
Right.
great weekend as well. So we're checking in from, let's see, Ohio to Columbia, South Carolina
Uh,
to Hartford, Southern Shores, and Collington Harbor.
Pretty cool. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in.
We're all over the place.
You know, it's summertime though, and there's a lot of people doing stuff and wanting to talk about stuff, and
All right.
we like our time we spend with you guys here because we talk about just about anything.
All right. What should be our topic today?
For today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Pick a topic, somebody. Let's find out let's see. I want
What
to talk
is it?
about something that's,
Chocolate day. It's
oh,
I'm just going through the topics.
okay, chocolate. What's your favorite candy bar?
Here we go. Now we can throw this can go way back. We can talk about candy bars that don't exist any longer. I
Like a
know that's one of your.
whatchamacallit? Do they still exist?
They still have whatchamacallit.
They still
I
have
just yeah,
whatchamacallits? Okay. They still have
yeah,
Baby Ruths,
they do, and Milky Way.
Milky Way,
I think the
Snickers.
old stuff like the Charleston Chew and the what is it, 100 grand? Was it a
100
hundred
grand.
grand
Yeah,
bar?
I think they used to call it the $100,000 bar,
$100,000
and then
bar.
it became 100 grand.
The marathon bar, I like that. That was
Oh, I remember the marathon bars.
caramel wove with chocolate on top. It's about this long, maybe.
I think I remember that.
A red wrapper.
Do they still have Rolos?
I would think they would. I don't know. You know, hard to say. Baby Ruths, those are good.
Oh, Baby Ruth.
Snicker bars.
Every time I think of a Baby Ruth, though, I can't help but think about Caddyshack.
Oh, well, there's that.
Oh, Caramellos, they're good too.
Yeah.
Rolos are good too. Yes,
Yep.
Rolos because they got the caramel inside.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know if it's because I've gotten
Older.
and a little bit more particular,
Yeah.
but I like the Ghirardelli truffle thingies that they have or whatever.
Good chocolate.
Yes.
The
I like
higher tier.
the Godiva's
Yeah.
chocolate.
Boy, the Godiva's
Oh,
good, but
they're
boy, you're
really
gonna pay.
expensive.
It
Yes. I
I
get
mean,
them as
those are good, but
every now and
wow.
then I get them like as a gift. I don't go buy them
Now,
myself.
there is a
Dove.
new chocolate bar company out there that's like a charity. There's some type of an elephant on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they've got all these healthy dark chocolates. And like I said earlier, we were talking about chocolate day, and I mentioned some dark chocolate. The older I get, the better I like it. When I was
Right.
a youngin,
hmm
no, not dark chocolate. It's horrible.
I get the little Dove,
Yeah.
like the little tiny squares. The dark chocolate ones, I think, are the blue wrap. No, the red wrappers. The blue wrappers are the milk chocolate, and the silver wrappers, I think, are the caramel inside.
Let me see if I can look that candy bar up. The company. Just
Oh, okay. So Rodney used to listen. He was a part of my old radio station's family up in Winchester, Virginia.
That's right.
And like he moved from the Philippines when he was, I think, 17 or 16 or something like that. And now he's 40. Sorry, actually, I think he just turned 41. Or did he just turn? Yeah, he turned 41, I think. I could be wrong on this. Hard to like nowadays. The older I get, the less I remember. But anyway, he loved. I mean, we welcomed him in open arms, just like we welcome you guys with open arms. We're like, hey, come on by, that kind of thing. Well, Rodney is so he gets to go meet the Columbia radio station or the station that he's listening to now in Columbia, South Carolina. That's very cool. Don't like dark. See, I like dark chocolate now. I used to not. And let me tell you what, Haagen-Dazs used to have an ice cream on a stick. It had vanilla on the inside, and their ice cream is always really, really creamy anyway.
Yeah.
And it was dipped in dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite go-to ice cream. But now we're off the topic of the chocolate.
I'm gonna tell. Well,
Today
tell,
is
tell you
chocolate
about
day.
I looked it up. It's the endangered species chocolate bar. So,
Oh,
so we'll talk about this in a bit.
and yes,
Only
they
because
do.
they're so stinking good.
They do have the streetlights like Hershey. I've been to the Hershey Park and gone to the Hershey factory and all that stuff. Yep. All right, hold on. I don't know what we're doing here. I gotta get my head in the game. Hold on. Grab a glove. Okay.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5 The Shark. Stephen Bishop, and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Sounds like the seafood buffet at Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
It does, doesn't it? 812, Villa City, the morning, killer hits all day. We'll talk about that in a minute if you want to, because the Sharks going to be out there on Saturday.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Definitely. And it looks like the weather is going to be pretty okay for it.
I'm going to say it is. Today, we're going to have some sunshine. Showers and thunderstorms are always possible in the summer, high near 90. Mostly cloudy this evening at 73. And then tomorrow, as well as Sunday, both days partly sunny. But again, it's summertime weather. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms could always just pop up. It could be raining in Kill Devil Hills
Right.
and beautiful in Hertford and pouring in Hatteras and
But they're
beautiful in
They're
Manio.
not going to rain out the buffet.
No, the buffet's
They're
inside.
not going to keep going.
But both days it's going to be high near 90.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's typical summertime weather. Right now we got, let's see, 76 in Manio. We got 75 in Barco and 78 and 102.5 for Shark. And as Cindy mentioned, Jimmy's Seafood Buffet does go on and on and
But
on and on and
just
on.
like Elvin Bishop.
Absolutely. And if we had Bubba from Forrest Gump, he'd be telling us about all the different items on the buffet, which would be kind of fun.
Shrimp and potatoes, shrimp, scampi, shrimp.
We got crab legs. We got
We got other
extra
crab legs. We got lobster
Yes.
tails. We got shrimp. We got clams. We got mussels. We got calamari. We got ham. We got corn on the cob. We got green beans. We got collards. We got chicken nuggets. We got French fries. We got
See?
fresh tuna.
See what I'm
We
saying?
got fresh mahi mahi.
All right, where is this place? It's Malpo's 3.5 on the bypass in Kitty Hawk. It's been in business here on the Outer Banks. It's a tradition for over 24 years. And our very own Curtis from the Shark going to be there, broadcasting live from 5 until 7. That's going to be 7.
And the cool part is,
Yeah.
you probably hear him on commercials, which I know you hear him on commercials that
Yeah.
run here on 102.5.
Yep.
Well, if you go there and you start talking to him, you'll go,
I know who you are."
you're the guy that voiced that commercial.
So we're glad to have him out there for us. It's going to be 5 to 7. It's Malpo's 3.5 on the bypass in Kitty Hawk. It's Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. All right? You're going to love
Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
It would be a great bucket list place to take the whole family here.
Yes.
No doubt about that. Today in music on the way within 10 minutes. And guess what? More killer hits coming up.
All right, let's see. Hershey is the best. It's Bethy's favorite day of the year. Hershey, the chocolate tour is cool. They have another place where you can make your own chocolate. Oh, I don't know if I've been to that one. I've been to the Harley place up near Hershey. Actually, that's in New York. Snickers and Godiva chocolates and Reese's peanut butter cups.
All right. So these, where you can find them, I'm thinking, gosh.
Probably at the aquarium. The aquarium, at a
Why
zoo.
wouldn't they care? I know they have them at a fresh place that I stopped by.
Oh, yep. I know what you're talking about.
But like flavors, like it's always kind of like dark chocolate, but it's
Okay.
cranberries and almonds, and they're blanched almonds.
Okay.
So everything's, the dark chocolate's healthy. It's good stuff. It's 72% cocoa.
Which is a vegetable.
Found that out this
We
morning.
found that out this morning.
But let's see. It's let's see. Strong and velvety dark chocolate. Let's see. Almond, sea salt, and dark chocolate. Cranberries, almonds, tart raspberries, bold and smoky dark chocolate.
See, I'm not a big person with like the fruits inside the.
It works.
Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Now I do like a strawberry inside of chocolate, when you
Right,
dip
right.
it. But I'm not a big like if you get say the Russell Stover's thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it has like the chocolate with the raspberry inside.
Yeah.
It just no.
And the only reason I bring these up is they're not advertising. That's not the part that I'm important. That's important here is they donate some money to the charities.
Yeah.
And it's a chocolate bar. So it's National Chocolate Day. That's my 2 cents.
See, I'm Reese's peanut butter cups.
Or $4.75.
Reese's peanut butter cups,
Mhm.
Snickers, Hershey's good old chocolate, Godiva truffles.
There you go.
The
The
Ghirardelli chocolate. I like the ones that have a little caramel into you. Break them into little squares.
boom. Good stuff.
And we even mentioned Toblerone, which is the Swiss chocolate. The a chunky bar, the thick chunky square.
Right.
Do they even make those anymore? No, don't stop by with chocolate, Bethy. I mean, you can stop by, but don't bring chocolate.
We wouldn't hit you or anything.
I mean, Bill won't turn
Gary,
it down.
what's
I
the
will.
place called? It's something creamery, isn't it? On the corner. beside the Baptist church.
Oh, maybe that's the one he's talking to.
He says it's on the road that goes back to the
It's
Pioneer
at the
Theater.
street going to the Pine. Yeah, that would be the Island. Is it Island Creamery?
Something like it's in a brick house beside the Manio Baptist
The church.
area.
Right.
Yeah, something creamery. He also does people. He does more than ice cream, but they
He does
good
pizza.
ice cream. Yeah, good stuff.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's. Let me go home. Hold on. Oh, I don't want you to take me home. Stop it.
Mhm.
Hold on.
I don't want to get your summer cold.
It's called Old Town Creamery.
Old Town.
Yes.
Creamery.
Which is right next to the Manio Baptist Church.
There you go. I think that's the one he's talking about.
I think so too. Because I don't know any others. And then I noticed in that building that's kind of at the entrance of sort of that one neighborhood that has the lake in it in Manio, I noticed it's not
beside the Dollar General.
It's not the coffee shop anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's
going on. It's something else now.
Things come and go. That's for sure.
Well, yes,
then
they
sure,
do
Bethy,
make
we'd
them
love to
still.
see you.
They still make
Absolutely.
Chunkies.
You don't even have to bring anything. Just stop by and say hi.
Oh, they honor veterans discounts all the time. Well,
very cool.
I love when people do that. I'm not a veteran though, so I don't get that discount. But
I think that guy's also a real estate guy because
I think so too.
His office on one half of the building is actually that.
I think so too. And didn't he have his children or something working for him at one point?
He should.
Yep.
If he does have them, be a great family business.
I think so.
Store.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And okay, now let's go to ice cream since we're kind of all over the place here this morning. But yeah, I love, like I said, the Haagen-Dazs, but it's got to be the dark chocolate, not the milk chocolate. I love those bars.
Okay.
They're expensive as all get out. But when I was 19, I'm gonna say I was 19. My friend Beth, not you, Beth, another Beth. She and I worked actually in Annapolis, Maryland, and every Wednesday it was like our lunch date. We'd go to we would go to 7-Eleven and get 2 chili cheese dogs.
Okay.
And one of those Haagen-Dazs ice creams on a stick. And that was our lunch. Did we get no, we might have only gotten 1 chili cheese dog. Yeah, we only got 1. We started out getting 2, but then we realized it was too much. And because I put so much chili and cheese on mine that I actually have to cut it and eat it with a fork because I can't pick it up. It makes too much of a mess.
Well, let's talk about. It's an ice cream topic. Ice cream freezer. Ice cream. It's like you go into the store and it's like Mr. Good Bar.
Oh, the Good Humors.
Good Humors. And there's Hershey's.
Oh, you open up the little thing and you go in there.
Yeah.
I like the toasted almonds, just like Eddie Murphy's father in his video thing.
I went to. It's one of these things. This happens to me all the time. It's a language disconnect, and it really is. It's an entrepreneur, a person that is not from the United States originally. They're here trying to do a business.
Right.
And I walked into the convenience store one day, and the guy goes, welcome back, Beetle. You know, like this. He's talking to me because I'm in there all the time.
Right.
Goes, we got the no horsey ice cream. Like, horsey ice cream?
Hershey.
Horsey ice cream.
Hershey.
He says, look. I said, oh yeah, Hershey ice cream. Sorry. But on the Hershey side, I mean, they think they do the Snickers, don't they? In there, the Snicker bar ice cream.
I don't know.
Or the Good Humor, they've got the strawberry shortcake.
They got the strawberry shortcake, which is like the toasted almond, but instead of strawberry, it's got like almonds.
There's a chocolate
so
one
good.
of those too. There's
yes.
a chocolate version of that one. Bomb Pops, I don't know who does those, but that's definitely a kind
Bomb Pops are the go-to.
They are.
Ice cream!
And the big cookie.
Oh yeah, the Chipwich.
Yep, the Chipwich.
The Chipwich, gotta love the Chipwich.
Gotta love those, man.
Twix ice cream. Oh, see the Snickers bar. I've never had the Twix ice cream bar. I've had the Snickers though. They're really good. All right, so we made Boy Hungry chocolate for breakfast. Bethy said she had 4 Oreos.
We're going in the wrong direction. Sorry.
See, drumsticks are good too. And then they have the drumsticks now that they're not just like the Nutty Buddy, but we're talking drumsticks. And they had there's a caramel in the center.
Ooh.
And then they had the chocolate ones. Oh
now,
my
how
God.
about, and this goes way back to the simple days. Just the little plastic cup of vanilla.
The little cup with the wooden spoon.
With the wooden spoon. I love those.
Hershey's used to do those, I think. Right. And then there was a Garber ice cream up in Winchester, Virginia that used to do that too.
Okay.
I just had ice cream bar for breakfast.
It's
Do
all
we
our
have ice?
fault. Sorry.
Do we still have those ice cream?
We got Fat Boys.
Ice cream
The
sandwiches.
ice cream
Ah,
sandwiches.
see, a good old fashioned
Those
ice
are
cream
really good
sandwich
because
is
it's
the
it's
bomb.
creamy vanilla. And what I
Oh,
mean by that is it's not that airy vanilla
right,
that looks like ice particles.
right. I know what you're
It's
talking about. It's
creamy,
oh,
milky vanilla ice cream that when it thaws just a little bit is really,
I
really
think I
good.
just gained 20 pounds.
Well, it's true. Those are so good.
And
Yeah.
one of my favorite ice creams, I was so happy that they came out with it.
Yep.
Reese's peanut butter cup, chocolate ice cream with
Ooh,
smears of peanut butter through it. Oh my God, that's so good. And then, all right, who remembers Baskin Robbins 31 flavors?
I do. I sure do.
And then, does anybody? Up in Northern Virginia, they had a Farrell's ice cream parlor. Did anybody
Okay.
remember a Farrell's ice cream parlor? You walk in, they wore like the barbershop hats, like or the barbershop quartet hats. You know what I'm talking about, like the
Yes.
flat hat,
Yep.
and they had
Yep.
the red and white stripes on their uniforms or whatever. Well, they had this is actually I still laugh about this when my parents had plans,
Yep.
and my brother was 5 years older than I was. So when he was 16 years old, they didn't want to leave me at home alone one night, and so they said, "All right, we need you to watch your sister."
Okay.
But I have a hot date with my girlfriend. Okay, well then I guess you have a hot date with your girlfriend and your little sister. So she decided to take her little sister, which she was I think
Right.
2 years younger than I was, but we knew each other and got along. And so we all went to this Farrell's ice cream parlor. It was in Tyson's Corner, Virginia, and I'll never forget. And they used to have this big, like, bong bong bass, the drum, like they do in marching bands.
Yes.
They had one of those, and then they had this like siren thingy that you would spin, and that's how they would sing happy birthday to people. Well, it wasn't
Okay.
anybody's birthday, but of course we had to tell them that it was my brother's birthday. And
Let
so
them
they came out and
know.
embarrassed him anyway. And then Friendly's ice cream, that was another one too. Um, and my brother and his girlfriend ordered what they call a pig's trough. It literally was a it was this long, it was about this deep, and it was curved like a trough, and it was a giant banana split. I think it had like 15 scoops of ice
Oh
cream in it
my
or something.
God.
It was ridiculous, but I still remember that. So my brother
That
was
sounds
really embarrassed.
good.
And Friendly's ice cream, yeah, they used to do the Reese's peanut butter cup sundaes. Oh my God, they were the bomb.
All
Right
right.
now I'm really
Play
hungry.
music. Here we go. Your home for the killer hits 102.5 The Shark. It's John Cougar Mellencamp and ROCK of USA. Hitting is 824. Bill and City in the morning. Killer hits all day long.
Lots of sunshine all day long as well. Chance of afternoon showers, thunderstorms, and 90 today. Mostly cloudy, 73 tonight. Tomorrow and Sunday, both days, partly sunny. Chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, and 90.
75 in Coinchuck. 73 in Gates and 78 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
Now it's time for This Day in Music, brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard too. Come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk at Tap That OBX.
All right, it was this date in 2010. Paul McCartney joined Ringo Starr on stage at a concert at New York's Radio City Music Hall to help celebrate the former Beatle drummer's 70th birthday. With Ringo's all-star band joined by Yoko Ono, Joe Walsh, Angus Young, Stephen Van Sant, and Paul belted out Birthday, and Ringo delivered With a Little Help from My Friends. Pretty cool. 2009, Michael Jackson's family and fans said farewell to the pop superstar at a very emotional memorial service. Wow.
That was that long ago?
It was. That's just crazy, isn't it?
That was 14 years ago?
Yeah, buddy, it was. Wow. Hard to believe.
In 2006, Syd Barrett died from complications arising from diabetes at the age of 60. He is a singer, songwriter, and guitarist, one of the founding members of the band Pink Floyd, if you didn't know. He was active as a rock musician for only about 7 years before he went into seclusion, and then I guess the diabetes kind of did what it did. In 1984, Bruce Springsteen went to #1 on the U.S. album chart with Born in the USA.
That's right.
First compact disc ever pressed in the United States, by the way.
Born in the USA.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the album went on to spend a total of 139 weeks on the U.S. chart.
That is amazing.
Also in 1984, Prince started a 5-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles chart with When Doves Cry, which was his first U.S. #1, which went on to sell over 2 million copies.
All right, we've got birthday. We got one birthday today. We mentioned it was Ringo's 70th birthday a while ago. We just talked about that.
13 years ago.
He's 83 years old today. Ringo Starr, Richard Starkey.
You say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Happy birthday to him, that's for sure. That means today in music, and that means, guess what?
It's time now for you to head to the races.
That's
And
right.
you can do it tonight. So if you can't make it tonight, don't text us.
It's Dixieland Speedway.
Yes.
And they've been kind of off for a couple of weeks now. I think it's rain or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But they're back in full swing. And head on out there. Even if you don't win tickets, it's a good thing to do this evening. A full night of fun and excitement presented by Green Waves Lawn Care. Cars hit the track for the first time, like I said, in several weeks. 5 different classes.
Dirt track.
Yes, it's dirt track.
Very cool.
Gates open at 5. Feature racing is at 8. To get there, it's just US Sort 17 to Northside Road. Dixieland is just about a mile south of Morgan's Quarter.
Just listen for the rumble
Yes,
and smell
right.
and go
Wait a
and
minute.
smell the fuel.
I smell extra octane. I really do. So
You
Dixieland
will.
Speedway. All right, so what's the key word?
The key word is, since it's his birthday today, Ringo.
Ringo?
Ringo. You
All right.
have to be able to go tonight. We'll put them on will call. Ringo is the text that you need to do to qualify.
All right, there you go. Stick around. We got we'll see, news and weather within 10 and more killer hits coming up.
I like the dirt track, by the way. Dirt tracks are cool.
You like the dirt track racing?
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, the last straw in Rockford had the best strawberry sundae. It weighed over a pound. Oh, me Lord have mercy.
Oh, so Victoria remembers the embarrassment.
All right, so yeah, Victoria, yeah, they had the little thing or whatever, and then they had the big space drum thing they would hit at one point in time. But like I said, they had like the barbershop quartet hat thingies with the red and white striped, like a vest or shirt or vest or something. Yeah.
Now, I don't remember them, but living in the Shenandoah Valley, and I think you might have seen these TV commercials too, because our cable in the Shenandoah Valley was all the TV stations out of either Richmond, Virginia, or DC. And there was this guy had a place called Carvel Ice Cream.
Oh, Carvel. Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of turned into.
They do the ice cream cakes still that you can buy.
You can buy in grocery stores.
Oh, they're so good too.
Still have the name. Don't know if the shops are still there. They might be.
Don't know.
But he was an older guy, and he had the accent, like like a generation or two. Yeah, I'm Jim Carvel from Carvel Ice Cream. If you come by Carvel Ice Cream, you're gonna get the best ingredients, the best. And he's got his horn rimmed glasses on and his little cat hat and everything. And I just remember this dude is. I would just go in after I knew where his store was. I'd go in just to meet the guy. But it's funny how TV commercials do that for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see them over and over again, you feel like you know these people. But Carvel ice cream, I remember that.
I remember Carvel instead of Bojangles now. Kill double custard coupons. Oh well, we do have Bojangles coming. We just have not gotten it in our possession yet.
I don't know what's happened. A disconnect somewhere, but our policy has always been
in hand, or we don't do it.
Yep. So that's just it. When they come in, it'll crank back up in some fashion.
And because we just have to do the whole for the Dixieland Speedway right now, all we have to do is send it up on will call.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of in hand. So, but yeah, what other ice cream? Bill didn't answer. What was your favorite ice cream?
Me, butter pecan as the flavor. If I was going to go to that 21 flavors or whatever,
31 flavors.
31 flavors. Have them scoop me up some of that.
Okay.
Something about those pecans that were dry roasted, so they were crunchy and light.
Do you remember butter brickle?
Sure do.
They don't make that anymore that I know of. Oh, but
she was a sweet girl.
There was a butter brickle ice cream.
Yeah.
And it was really good. And I have not been able to find it for years.
Wonder who would have that.
I don't know.
Maybe every flavor under the sun.
I know.
If you go to some place like Bucks around here, one of those long counters, these poor people have to go. They almost have to dive into the barrel to get the ice cream out for you.
Yeah.
But it's cold and not melty at all. It's just frozen ice cream.
We had Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts in the same building at my old house.
Oh man.
Marshmallow coffee in a waffle cone.
Huh.
Cool. See, when I was growing up, I didn't like the taste of coffee. It always tasted burnt to me. So, and I have not tried it since then. Coffee ice cream.
Oh, Okay.
I bet I would love coffee flavored ice cream now.
Probably would.
I have not had that, and like literally the last time I had it, I was a kid, so to speak, and I did not like the taste of coffee. So I did not like coffee ice cream.
Right.
Hi, Lori Hal Clark. Uh-oh. Where?
Yeah.
Oh, she must be like just wanting us to say hi to her.
Okay, Bethy, we'll
We
say
will
hi
tell
to
her
Lori.
hi
Absolutely.
because I didn't see her.
Lori, by the way, for you guys who just wonder
She
about
calls
that.
him Beal.
Yeah, let's see. Bethy worked here.
Uh-huh.
You guys remember that?
You remember that.
She got another job and she's moved on.
And she left us.
Left us in the dust. All that
Left
stuff.
us starving. I mean,
I know. Our den mom. It's like it's like a
she's
Cub Scout
watching.
pack without a den mom. I don't know what the heck's going on. But anyway, Lori is another lady who works here in our building. She is in the sales department. In fact, she's the boss of the sales department.
Uh-huh.
And Lori Howell Clark is her name. So she's just saying hello to Lori.
She says she's watching. I guess, yeah, she has a notification that says other friends might be watching.
Okay. All right.
So
well,
she's
Lori,
watching.
Are you on here?
Say hey to our Courtney. I will say hey to Courtney for you.
Okay. All right.
We'll be seeing her in probably about a half an
You
hour.
know what? She's just, what do you call it? Stalking? What is he called? Just watching from afar?
Yeah. She's lying in the weeds.
She's lying in the weeds.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll see Lori later today. Anyway, good. I hope you're on here, Lori, because you need to see what we do every morning. We got a lot of friends here,
Absolutely.
and we have a good time.
Ice cream.
All right.
Okay.
Time to roll the credits.
Yes, it is. We gotta.
It's Friday. We got stuff to do. Office stuff.
Lots of things to do.
Yeah. So, you guys have a great one. We'll see you Monday. Enjoy your weekend.
And be safe, as
Sunday.
always.
Find something cool to do, and we will say hello to Courtney as well. Milkshake, sure.
Milkshake is better than yours.
We're out of here.
All right,
Later.
bye, guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
I get it. Have a great day.
Turkey Hill still